and welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? What have we got coming in? Farmer Karen, welcome along. You're the only person in here chatting at the moment. This might flop. This might flop completely. What are we doing this evening? It is the Christmas special. Hey, Ace Face, welcome along. It is the Christmas special. We're gonna build some Lego this evening, which is a little bit different. So tonight we're gonna build this. I have a Lego Technic Forage Harvester. I have had this kicking around for ages. I want to do something a little bit different for Christmas, so we're going to do a build. Hey, Farm Dog, welcome along. Glenn GT UK, 3931, welcome along. Chris Redmond, welcome along. Hope you are all doing well. My camera feels a little bit low. Let's see if we can just... Are you going to... No. Just gonna chop off the top of my head then. Right. So, happy Christmas, everybody, by the way. Hey, John Granger, welcome along. Jim Bob 22 UK, welcome along. Sneethy 13, cheers. I'm a little bit closer to the camera this evening because I am because I don't have the wheel in front of me. Interestingly, so this is my last official stream before Christmas. I might stream before Christmas. I've got most Christmas off, so there might be some more streaming. Hey, Farmer, happy 4th Sunday, Farmer Dog. Hey, Dale the Gamer, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Waylon Timlick, welcome along. I need to move my microphone. I don't know if my microphone is going to interfere with the. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want my microphone to be on top of the of what we're going to be doing. What we're going to be doing tonight is, oh no, this is a manual switch. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be building this. Now, interesting little technicality in that it fits on here quite nicely. You see me moving my mouse and everything. On my VF mouse mat, I don't often get to show off my VF mouse mat. It looks a little dirty now. I need to replace this. But you can see I've got my my background here. I might do my current combine harvester artwork. I'm very tempted to replace this with that. And do that. But anyway, enough about my my background. And yeah, my microphone isn't in shot, which is brilliant. Hey, Malcolm Terry, welcome along. Doing well, sir. I am doing well, sir. Thank you very much. I think I need to see if I can flip this camera before I go any further, because otherwise everything's gonna be upside down. Although, yeah, I could technically just do that. Really, it's upside down to me. Yeah, it's cheers, Bill. Awesome, World Sleeper. Merry Christmas, Waylon Timlick. Hey, Donna Kebab, no salad, please. Welcome along. Only Lego set I have to build is the fountain garden. Either got cards or gardens and nothing in between. Well, funny you should say that, because this is the second Lego set I've got to build, which I don't think we're going to have time to do tonight. But yeah, I've got another one to build. And there's another one coming out in January, which I'm going to add to my wish list, because I want to build as many farming Lego sets as I can. Right, so let's see if we can get this open. Yeah. Here's the first test, chat. Can VF get the box open? Yeah, there's a push there for it. There we are. Oh, and there's another push there, but that's right. Oh, I've just devalued the entire Lego set. Where to get the Lego sets? This one was sent to me. This one was on my wish list. Down. Right, what are we got in here? So we have a box that can go out of the way. So we got bag one. We'll concentrate on each of these bags at one time. I might flip this over. Can I get this? Can I get this source to flip? Let's see. Not that one. That one, right. We should be able to add a bit to it. Filters. Add. No, I want to flip it. No, not crop pad. No. Is that going to work? No, that isn't going to work. You'd have thought there'd be an easy way. Ah, there we go. That's going to add it. Right. Scaling, aspect ratio. Okay. No. Delete that one. Yes. Add. I don't think there's a way for me to do it. Anyway, I can think. Let's see if this works. Whee! Oh yeah, that works. Do it that way. There we are. No, that didn't work. Oh well. Last comment. If you're doing well tonight and subs on Prime, I saw Paul. Thank you very much for resubscribing. You are awesome. Then we're gonna have to do it upside down. Am I doing anything nice this Christmas? We're going to spend Christmas with my dad. Right. So we're gonna do this bag by bag. So I will. I'll grab the box and we'll put everything back in except for bag 1, which is going to be the first one, obviously, that we build. Right, there we go. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. I really wish there was a way that I could flip this this camera. Oh, flip vertical. There we go. It's backwards, so we'll have to flip it horizontal now. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go.
Mystic Smiler asked me, Jeremy, well, virtual farmer's not farming tonight. He's Lego beliding. What's your thoughts? Ah, yes, Lego building instead of farming. It's like choosing to drive a milk float instead of a Ferrari. Fascinating and all, but you can't help but wonder if they'd forgotten where their tractor keys are. Perhaps they've upgraded from crops to blocks, creating a plastic pastoral masterpiece. Let's hope they don't mistake a Lego flower for the real thing, because, well, you can't harvest those.
Oh man, we got a hype train. We haven't got a hype train going. That's impressive. Off a single sub, that's impressive. Did I see the mods that dropped Saturday? I didn't. I haven't had a look at them. I haven't had a chance to look at the mods. I have been running all over the place for the last 24 hours. So let's have a look at our trusty. Look how thick this is. That's a pretty thick book that we've got here. And this isn't even one of the really big sets. Right, first up. That is our measurement stuff. We are on to bag 1. So, I'm going to get out my trusty dice box. Open this out. Get that into there. That can go in the bin. We won't worry about the little bits yet. Right. So, first bit. We want an 11 stud, which should be one of these. Measures very nicely on this. So we want that, and then we want... we are going to have to empty these out. 2 of these. We are off, chat. And they go through like that and like that. John Deere Combine, Robin. Yes, we are building a John Deere Combine. Sorry, a John Deere Forage Harvester. There is a Combine set, and I'd love to get my hands on it. It's a Lego Technic set from the late 90s. It was actually also a backhoe, but you could make a Combine out of it, and it was fantastic. It is indeed a Forage Harvester. Right, we're moving on to point 3 already. This one is a little bit more to it. So we want a grey 5 and a yellow 3. I think that's the yellow 3. And there's the grey 5 stuck in there. Yep. And then we need 3 of these yellow bits. The 90, yeah, so the one we're building, the Lego set we're building is this one. This is what we're building. Right. I need 3 of these. Okay. And so we want that there, that there. Stick this in the end of this one. Then stick that through there, like so. And then stick this into here. There we go. Yeah. Then I need 1 of those, 2 of the red ones. The red ones are in here. This is why using a dice tray is really useful, because you don't lose any of the bits. Right, so we want 2 of these, 1 of those, 2 of these. Yeah, 2 of these. 1 of these, which is a 7, which is that length, and then 2 more of these yellow ones. Yeah. So going with this, that in the top there. These through here. You could, hey Charlie, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. Right, that matches that, doesn't it? And then that wants to go on top of here, like so. Oh, come on. In you go. Yeah, there we are. Right into there. Interesting shape. Howdy, Thefisherj. You went to Sellers Park today? Nice. Right. That's that one done. And then we want 1 more bar like that. And 1 more of those. That goes there like that. And then that goes through the top like that. There we go. And then we want another 1 of these. Yeah, a 7. And we want 2 of these. Interestingly, you can see we've got a measurement for this here. Oh no, it's in the instructions there. I was going, where's the screen bit that we're measuring here, but it's used in instruction 7. Right, 2 of these stick in the top here. There. And there. Like that. Yeah. And then this sticks on top of here like that. Harvesting stones in Slaxing. Harvest what? The oh no, I'm thinking of how long have I been playing Farm Sim for? I've been playing Farm Sim for over 10 years. 11 years I've been playing Farm Sim. I've been creating Farm Sim. No, I've been playing Farm Sim for just for 11 years. I have been creating videos for 9. Right. We're on step 7 is done. Step 8. two of these. One of the little nubs and one of these, right? Okay. So that into there like so. That into there like so. I only need two of each. Okay. Oh, and then we need to do it the other way round as well. So then this one like that, and a nub there. Yeah, and then this. Oh, this goes into the end one there like that, and then this one goes into the end one there like that. I think. Yeah. Coming along nicely, chap. After sugar beets on Saxlingham. Just plowed field 34. Okay, I've got those. And then we've got a ratchety piece. Now, can I see the ratchety piece? Ah, I think that's what I'm after. See the teeth on that? And that goes across the top here. So into there and into there. Like so. All of that. Look, I think that might be a steering column, chat. Oh. See? Right. So now, two of the long blue ones. Two of the short black ones. One of those. And one of these with 5 on it, I think. Yeah, okay. So, out and out. 2.5 in-game days. Jeez. Do you know what? I've been playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die because the new update's out. Hey Jamie, yeah, we're building. So we're building this tonight. This is what we're building. For those who are wondering, to go with my tractor and trailer. Okay, I think that matches. Good. So that then goes in there. Oop, no, that then goes in there, like that. I might build my DeLorean over Christmas. I got Hobby Cast 37, motor broke down. I had to buy a new motor, came today, so I had to install a new motor, and I got it running again. It's been, wow, nice. So the next one, yeah, is basically the same. So a 5 with one of that and 2 of that the other way round. Stick those 2 in there. Stick that in there. Matches that, and then that I think is, yeah, that is going on the front there. This feels very small at the moment. But then I suppose this is only like half the harvester. Small stone picker, at least the other stone picker to get the stones off 34. Hence the harvesting. No GT plow. I need to move the mouse because otherwise the main screen stop. Right, so yeah, there we go. That is 11 done. Then we got 2 of these. Yeah, 1, 2. 1 of these. And 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So all 4 of these in the top here. Yeah, I'm probably going to stream a little bit of 7 Days to Die over the Christmas period. Not a scheduled stream. It'll just be basically me jumping on because I have a free couple of hours and going, I'm going to stream this now. Okay, and then that goes on the top of there. Wow, there's a nice indicator across the bottom here of how far you've got. Oh, this is a lot more bits. Right. So 2 cogs, 1 short grey piece. Where is that? I keep hitting the microphone with my head. That's just coming in the bottom. Hey GD, yes, GD, if you're up for a little bit of 7 Days to Die, maybe. Although I'm kind of going, I'm randomly gonna play a little bit of single player, but I've been trying out version 2.5 and I'm loving it so far. Oh my god. So I'm playing it with overnight overnight feral sense, and it is nuts. I've had to run away from my base once already because that's not what I think that is, because a screamer turned up. What is that? That is a weird shape that I don't seem to have. Okay, I'm gonna try to find the other bits first. What else do I need? I need a yellow cog. Yeah, that's the yellow cog. I need one of these, which we will check. Yeah, that fits. What are they building? This is what I. And we are only on the first box. There's the weird bit. Right, and then we've got this bit. And we need one of these stops. And we need... It's a brown bit with a bit on the end. This is why you don't tip all the bags out at once. It's not that, is it? No, it's not that. This is one of those bits where there's only one of them in the set. There it is. There it is. Right. Okay, I think that's everything. So 2 cogs, one of the grey tubey bits, another small cog, a C-shaped bit, one long bit. Yeah. Okay, right, so first things first, this through one of these. Secondly, this through here with that on the end. Then that there, that bit through. The new update is great. I'm only running feral scents during the day because I'm not insane. No, I'm not running feral scents during the day. I'm only running feral scents at night. And push that through. And then cog on the outside. Yeah. So I've gone the opposite. Yeah, the food mechanic. Oh my god, you have to be so careful when you eat stuff. And I'm loving the addition of jars back. That is making things much more interesting. There also seems to be a lot less water about as a result. So yeah, jars are really meaningful. Yeah, and I've had to. So my current base is built on the roof of a building, and I've had to build myself a shelter on the roof of the building because if it rains, I immediately get cold. Right, I think we've got. Yeah, I think we're good. Look, that's moving. That's moving. I don't know if you guys can see that. See, moving. It's moving, chat. Right, and then this is going somewhere into here. Which way around? That way around. Into. Okay, into. I think this is our steering mechanism, you know. How does that fit? If anybody notices the mistake I've made, did you know? So water washes. Oh, does it? So it. Well, if you jump into it or if you drink it. I'm gonna be putting it on my wish list, Richard. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at that steering mechanism. If you jump in it. So eat then swim. Yeah, basically eat then swim. It means that you want to build your base in 7 Days to Die with a swimming pool. There's a reason to build a swimming pool in your base. Right, one of those. Two of these. And two of these. Okay. So build like that, with that one going through there, and then those at the top like that, and then up like that, and up like that. Oh. We don't want to push that onto the end there, and then that into there, and that into there. Oh, look at that. So now, if I turn this, we've got steering mechanism. So this is the back of our forage harvester, then, is what this is. This is definitely smaller than I thought it'd be. Rain and snow also clears it. I think it's more than 5% wetness, then it's gone. Oh, okay. Hey, I have a problem with Farming Simulator 25. It happened in the latest update. When I buy the dairy farm on Kinleg, I can't open the doors on the sheds, or none of the triggers show up. You've definitely, I was going to say, you've definitely bought the land. They were all working for me, so that's a bit weird. Is that happening with a new game, Ethan? I did see a Unimog mod today. I saw lots of people talking about it. Yeah, with a whole load of extra bits and pieces on it, with the separate truck bed weight concrete. I might have to have a look at that. I mean, I love the one that's in the I love the one that's in the DLC, but that also looks like a very nice one. Animal pen on the grain doors. Every new save and every map I play. That's a bit weird, because buying that dairy farm should unlock all of those. And as I said, it's not having a problem for me. You are on PC. Have a look in the log. See if there's anything in the log that comes up. Right, and then we need another one of those. I'm very I'm very much wanting to make sure I don't get sidetracked tonight. That's a 3. That's a 3. Those are alternating. There it is. Those go together. Oh, and then we got stickers. I need to find the stickers. Are the stickers in this bag? No, that's the tires. Oh, there they are. Right, so I don't suppose I have a pair of pliers. No, I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, chat. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, right? So 7 and 9. Yeah, 7 and 9 go on here. So 7 is this one. This is when I want to get them nice and straight. There's one. Years of putting stickers on Transformers. There we are. I would really have loved to get the USS Enterprise, one of these. Hey, Armando, welcome along. Right, so that's got that done. So now we need the next one, which is 2 of these. And there should be 1 more. Those, there we are. So, that in there. That in there. And that in there. Like so. And then we want 2 of these. And 2 of those bits. Yeah. Oh, they're grey. I was looking for black. I was looking for black ones for these. But they're not, they're grey, so that's the other grey one. There it is. There we are. So that through there like that. Get to get Lego Arctic Express train for Christmas. Nice. Yeah, I would love to build more Lego stuff. My biggest problem is space. As in, I don't have a lot of space to put all of it. This is gonna go with my on the shelf behind me there. There's it's where my Lego tractor is, and this is gonna go there. That matches. I might have to open my door because it's very warm in here. Okay, so now I want 2 black pieces shaped like that and 2 blue pieces shaped like that. I would build Lego. Well, that's kind of what I restricted myself to at the moment. So that through there. That through there. And then we need to put stickers on. So 1. Might be the wrong way up. I hope not. Right. And then with this, we stick... no, that wasn't the wrong way up. Thank God for that. Stick that one on there and stick that one on there. Hey, Charlie, welcome along. You're rebuilding your model railway. Nice. Okay. Think that looks right. Think that looks like that. Roughly. Okay, and then we need that. So that should be that one. Yep. And then that, yeah, goes on the top there like so. There we are. Yeah, that does turn a bit. Right, and then 2 more of those long blue ones, and those go through here like so. Like that and like that. How are we doing on time? And then, yeah, another one of those is on the bottom. There we are. I think that matches. This is when I find I miss a step and have to go back a long way. Okay, so we're starting up now, and we need 2 of these. Running your model railway by 4 plugs. Go try to use. Oh, you'll enjoy it, Thefisherj. I'm considering putting a server up actually. There we go. And then 2 of these. Saw these earlier. There's one. One. Where's the other? There's the other. And like that. Right, and then I have 2 green ones above that. Same thing. 1 and 2. There we go. There. There. Yeah, I'm up to day 5, and then I realized I'd put that I'd put random possible random days. You know, it could be up to 3 days. Oh, look, there we go. That's on the back there. Taking shape, chat. Okay, so 2 of these black bits and 1 of these. Is that the right size? Yes. So that is 1 hole in and 4 holes in on that side. And then that's that weird piece. So that's that piece connects into this piece like that. That goes through there like that. Okay. Then that bit there. Yes. Want 1 of those and want 1 of these. That goes through front, that, and the back like that. Oh, and center it. And then that into there like so. Cool. I think we got that, and then another bit of that. one of those, and one of those. Yeah, doing a lot of talking, not doing a lot of. Cheers, Paul. Right. So this on the end here. Yeah. Hang on. No. So this 4 in. This at that point there. Then this on here. Come on. On you go. There we are. Which matches that. Perfect. Oh, we've got quite a few bits on this. Right. Yeah, that's the right length. We want one of those. We want one of these. We want one of those. Or 2 of these. And 2 of those. Like that. Okay. So that, these 2 in the middle. There and there. Then those 2 like that. That. And this up to there like so. Right, and then this sits in the middle there, and we push this all the way through until we have an equal amount on each end. Ow. Yeah, roughly equal amount. Perfect. And if we turn it over, it looks like that. Yeah. So, oh no, that way around. Looks like that. Sort of. And then yeah, turn it over so that we're that way around like that. Perfect. And then this that way up goes there like that. Oh, and push that in. Right, so take. Yeah. Good. 1 plug for your leads, 2 plugs for your controllers, and 1 plug for your motors. Oh wow. Is that Rosa's sweet tab? This? No, this is my dice trade. So when I'm playing D&D, this is what I roll my dice in. Give me these. And 2 of these. It would be very noisy if I roll my dice in this, in my dice, in Rosa's tin. Right, I think those go, yeah, stud down. That's how those want to go. Oh, come on. Stud down like that. You can always turn them over if that's wrong. Okay, next bit. We want 3 of these. 2, 1, 2. Where's the third? Third's got to be here somewhere. There, 3. 3 of those. 4 of these. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. one of those. Make sure that's the right size. Yeah. And one of those. Two, no, just one of those. One of actually, yeah, one of those and one of those, because I'm running digital analog and nice. Okay, take one of these, stick this in the end. Take one of these and another one of these. Right, and then stick the other one, another one of those on the end. Right, stick that in there. Then two more of these. Then another of that. And then another one of those. Then that through there like so, and that through there like so. Oh no, that not, don't want that all the way through. Oh no. Ah, fouled it up. Push that, push that. There we go. Right, and then that through there like that. Then we can, yeah, we can put this on. And this then goes on the end of here like this, which is why I was annoyed when I pushed it through, because I didn't want to do that until we had it in that position there. There we go. Okay, we need two of these, which have the alternating holes, and these want to go down the side of this, so like that on that. That will add stability that that bit didn't really have. There we go. All of that. That now moves. That moves as well. That is all good. Okay. So one of these. And one of those. Right in there like that. It's not actually given me. Oh no, it has given me parts. Right. So that. Oh god, through there like that, and that in the center one like that. There we go. And that and one of those. That. Okay, so this goes on the end. And on like that, and then this goes in there, I think. That. Then another one of these. Yeah. That at the top. That in the middle. And that on the end. Go. That matches up. And I think we're probably. Oh no, we're not doing it. Then another one of those. And another one of those. And that goes through there like so, and then that goes in the bottom there like that. and that on the end there, and that in there. So you should have 3 of those, blue bit at the top, that bit out there, and then a vertical there. Okay, and then I want this one, which I think is a 10. Cheers, that's on 19. Can I see what that? I can't see what that says. And that says 10, and that says 9. So this is the 10. It wants a John Deere sticker 5 on it, which is this one. Yeah. I need to get just right. Oh, it's a little bit high. Get off. Good. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Right. That goes on there like that. There we go. Oh, look at that. We got a side of a forage harvester. Right. So that. One of these and 5 of these little red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So this through the end. Come on. Like that. And then a stopper in every one of these top ones. Like that. Okay. And that goes end bit down, those facing inwards into here like so. Yeah, those all facing outwards. Right. Turn it over, and then on this, okay, goes on that side, I think. Yeah, on that side, sticks into there like that. That's moving around a lot at the moment. Right, okay. Then it looks like we're doing the other side, so we'll move this out of the way. I want this, and I want this, and that goes into that. But basically, 2 of the same again. That in the middle at the bottom. That through. Add that on, and that, and another one of those, another one of those. We're getting near the end of pack 1. Hey Redman, welcome along. Hey player, I have no idea what you're saying. Right, so top of that there, brackets there, that then goes up there like that. There we go, and then this one into here like so. Think that. Oh no, I've messed up, chat. Yeah, I think. That should be out there like that. Definitely messed up. That should be like that. What I've done is jumped ahead. Yes, Ben, I can agree with that. My fingers are hurting a little bit. Hey, Welsh Lemur. White M87, welcome along and Merry Christmas to you as well. Right, so this one here should be that and that. Right, and we're not on to that one yet. We've only got 2 of these in here, not 3. Now we've got the 3rd one, which goes on there like that, and we add another that one to there like that. There we go. And then this goes here, and this goes here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. And with that done, we then need to get this, and we need to apply the sticker for this. Carefully. There we are. Like so. Yeah, that looks about right. Then we get the other one of these, and again we're going this one in here, and then we're gonna put red studs all along the top. I can hear my children freaking in the other room. Now they're on school holiday at the moment, so I probably need to go and kick their butts at some point. Right, and again, yeah, back there, back there. Okay, and turning it over. Stick it on the other side of this like that. That is, oh look, that's taking shape nicely. This with, oh no, we got studs on it. We got the bits on the end here like that. I've stayed a bit longer. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna interrupt things to do that. Right, that on there, and then this goes top of here. There and there. Do that. That one into there. And that one into there. In. Hey, there we go. That is very much the back of a forage harvester. And then this pushes down to there. And then on top of that, I want that and that. Give me my rear exhaust. Huh. Oh, that's looking good, chat. That is the main body done. Right, we're gonna build that. We're already building the arm. Right, so this and this, like that. Then that on top. Yeah, with that inside. That. Then we've got that. Is that a 3? Yeah. 3. Okay. And the rounded one on the end. That. There like that. It's actually sturdier than I thought it was going to be. Like that. That goes... I know that goes in that one there. So that's our arm. What's the most difficult part of the build? I don't know. It's coming together quite nicely, to be honest. Right, 2 of these and 2 of these. This is pretty much the last couple of bits. One of those. One of those. Yeah. So a 3. Then a 3. And a 2. And that. And then that. Yeah, that's about right. And then that goes top of there, like so. And then we've got that, that, and 2 of those. Perfect. Put that on the end. And 1, 2. Yeah, and then that must go through there, I'm guessing. Yeah, that goes through there, connects into there. And look, the steering's working. Just thinking, get this, your first Lego piece. This is turning out to be a nice set. We'll have to try it. I'll have to get my tractor and put them side by side at the end of this. But yeah, that is looking very nice. And look, as always, we have a few bits of Lego left over, but I believe that is bag 1 finished. Right, we're on to bag 2. So that is what we have so far. We've got the back part of our back part of it. So you can find bag 2. That's the wheels. 3, 4, 3, 4. This must be 2. Yeah, 2. There we go. It's numbered slightly differently to the other, but it does say 2 all over it. It's nice. And it does seem to belong to this set. Hey, Bombo Yola. The SAC Sports said they terminated that user via... What? I need to have a clean up here over the holidays. Oh, no. There are bits still in the bag. Okay. So 3. Oh, let's move that over there. 1, 2, 3 of those. One of those. This is a fiddlier bag actually. Also, this is a smaller bag than the last one. We had a lot more in the last bag. One of those. One of those. And how many studs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. So that on there. Then 2 more. Then that's sticking out. That's sticking out. That on the end. And that there. And then this sticks around there like that. Okay. Ah, this is our wheels on this side. So this is why we have all these sticky outy studs on this side, because that fits on there like so. Look at that. Just like that, we've got a mud guard. So now the other side. So same length of 10 again. With 1, 2, 3 of those. 1 brake light. 2 L's. And that. Oh, and one of those. So again, this time we go on this end. Just read it more. I'm kind of lost on what you're saying, Bob. There we go. And bam. We have the other one, and that should now just go on the other side. There we go. I love the way, so this being a Lego Technic, I love the way the studs change direction all the time on this. Been watching quite a few Lego creators, and yeah, the way that everything sort of changes direction and sort of builds up is amazing. Right, there we go. That, I think, matches. Trying to get the angle the same. Yeah. There we are. That matches. Right. Now that we got that built, then on to the next bit. Yep, that. So one of that, and one of that. And that is going in the end there. And then this is going 4th stud. Or 4th hole. Then we want one of these. Yeah, through there. And then this gets held in place by one of these. Just we'll see the wheels and the cap and the header. There we are. One of those, and that goes on there, like so. Then 2 of these. One of those, which is, yep, that length. So there, there. That then goes in there. Okay. Ooh, wow, this is a little bit more complicated, this next one. So 2 of these. We need 1 to 1. Yeah, that. And I need 1 of those. 2 of these. Halves. Those. 4 of these. There are only 4 in here. So yeah, 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. Pick that up and go there, there. That into there. This to be way. Oh, look at that. Spot on without even trying. There and come on. You can do it. You can do it. Get on that. There we are. Right. And then that on there. That. Then again with this, I'm gonna go bam, bam. Those 2, that there, and then these go on either side of this. I hold that all together. Very little conventional Lego in this set. Very little. Cool. That is that built. And that then goes through. I want to say that hole there. Yeah. Do that hole there. And we have another one of these with one of those. Yeah. That's on there like that. Yeah. One of those, one of these. Oh, not one of those. One of these. Getting that wrong, not good. That then sits with that out. A stud on the inside. And this then slots on there to even things up. We get the same shape on the other side. Don't forget, Merry Christmas, Paul St.clair. 2 of those. 2 of those. Those. So that like that, and then we've got to duplicate that again. I'll do it the opposite way around. Actually, I think, yeah. So there's, yeah, they're identical either way around. Right, and then that goes in there like that. Like that. Ta-da! Okay, and then this whole thing attaches to this whole thing somewhere. Oh, at that height? Yeah, at that height. So this goes through into that one, and this goes through into that one. So it's you can see that it's a little bit above on the grey ones. Yeah. Which again, that matches. Can you see that? Matches the diagram we have at the bottom there. Oh, the front is coming along. Hey, Mr. John Deere, you got this set? Yeah, I've had this set for a while, and I've wanted to build it for ages. One of those. 2 of these. 1 of these. 4 of these. Almost finished bag 2. Bag 2 was not very big. So 1 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Right. So this goes into this, like so. Then that on there, that on there. Okay, which leaves us with that, which matches. And this goes into the middle of that. These face outwards. These slot in here, ready to pin in place. You say that both chats. Yeah. Paul St.clair says Happy Christmas, everybody. Okay, where's that go? Oh, that goes into the front one there. So this then rests across here. Oh no, one of them slid in. Right, there's that, and that goes through everything. Everything into there and into that. All the way in, please. There we go. Solid. Right, and that doesn't move now. I have a feeling these are the front wheels. Yeah, and again, I think we match our diagram pretty well. Okay, so what are these? Matches. 2 of these. 1 of those. And 2 of those. Okay. So that we want one stud on that side. I think the other stud on this side 4 in. And this goes on top of there. These go there. There. Interesting that there's only one stud holding these on. Because look, that moves like that. Right, and then that apparently fits. Okay, this is too far forward. This wants to be here. Oh, I made a mistake, chat. Right, because this now fits, yeah. There. There. Ah, that's why it can't have it on stud there, because it's, can you see it's got underneath, it's got that. So it has to be on a single stud. Right, and then this one just gets one like that. Again, that then goes on the inside. Or maybe at some point it's going to connect up to something else. That's the thing. There we are. There we have the beginnings of a cab. I'm on to bag 3. Oh, look at all the free Lego we have. Ooh. No, you didn't. No, I did what? There's bag 3. There's bag 3. Got some fairly big. I think we might be. We're building the header at this point. So this is the header. Spares, yeah. You always get spares in Lego sets. There's always the odd piece that sneaks in. Yeah, look at all of the cogs in this. These are all the cogs for the header. Right, so to start with, I need one of these, which is a 4. It has to say 4 on it somewhere. And oh, hang on, let's just measure that. Yeah, that matches. And this goes like that. Right, all the way to the bottom. Right, and then we want one big cog and a D-shaped item. There we go. That then goes into there like so, and that goes on top to seal it on. Yeah. T-shaped piece. Move that over there. T-shaped piece. That bit. And that bit. Oh, that bit, yeah. So that out the top. That into there. Whole thing like it fits on like that. Over there, yeah. So one of those. What's that circular? I might have a rubber wheel with this. Yeah, rubber wheel. 3 of these. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, and a cog. There's the cog. There's the cog. rubber wheel. Get that on. And that on from the other end. And we push this through here with that in its T position. And on the other side is where we put this hog. All the way in. That then turns the rubber wheel. Right, and then we want another T-piece. Another bit like that, and another one of the short bits. That goes there. That goes there. And this now is the other way around. And then we want 2 more of these. Actually, we're going to need 3 more of these. I'm going to do this step, these 2 steps together. Another rubber wheel. Another one of those. Right. So this on. And this on. The wheel on. What's the betting that this is designed to run along the ground and spin everything? So I'm willing to bet that you run this like this. And it makes it turn like that. Okay. So just 2 of these. And that's going to stick out that side there, and that side there. Then we want one of that and one of that. Cheers, Paul St.clair. Okay. I will check the length on that. That is correct. Right. That there. And that is then going to stick on the end like so. And we want that, and we push that through that hole. Sure that's pointing upwards. Step up slightly. There we go. Right. So yeah, my mistake there was this middle bit is supposed to point upwards. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. If I can find the pieces. Yeah, there it is. That's one. And I need another one of those. Have it? Yeah, that looks like it. Actually, stick this through. And stick this on the end. Oh, come on. There you go. Done! Look at that. So one of that and one of this. One of these grey bits. That goes on the outside. Yeah. That. On that. That is looking about right at the moment. triple where to there. I think we're probably going to end up doing something similar on the other side. Oh, interesting. So that then put that on that side there. That I was not expecting. Okay. That's done that. We need 2 of these. 1 of this. Measure. Yep. 1 of this, which fits. 1 of those and 1 of those. Okay. This and this together through the end of here, and that on the end. Then that facing upwards and that facing up. Then this sticks on the end of here like so, and then we're going to do the same on the other end. We're going to take one of the picked up the right one. There we go. That and one of these, which should be the right length. Stick that on the end, and then stick that through the end of here. Close all that up. I don't understand why we put that bit on without putting something on the other end, but I guess we'll find out. Right. Yeah, that one there. We want 4 of these black studs. So what? Oh, sorry, 4 of these black bits in here. Like that. Okay, so 2 of these. Yeah, and they're going there and there. We're getting there, chat. At that. This is beginning to take shape. So 2 of those and 1 of those. There like that. Then on the back, 1 of these. Out the other side. That's interesting. Okay. So that's 1 of those and 1 of those. Stick those together like that. Stick that in there. Okay. Yeah, that is. I thought I'd messed up then. Okay. That, yeah. So that then goes through here, like so. And then bit. Whoa! I'm chucking away bits of Lego. We don't want to do that. That would not be good. Okay, and then that goes in the end like that. Okay. And we need to do this twice. So 2 of these. With... Might have to go back a page now. See if I can remember how I built this. Now here's a way to, you know, Is my memory working? That. One of those and one of those. Get that into there. Then grey bar. Yeah, through that like that. Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah. And then in the end, I want that and that. So, and like so. Yeah, oh god, yeah. My memory is I'm dyslexic as well, Paul. So my memory is bad at the best of times. But I think I got it. I think I've remembered it. Okay, so now we've got this, and that should. Do I want it close? Yeah, I want it right up to it. So it should go through the 5th hole. Like so. There we are. I think that's got it. That seems to match the design. We're up to step 104. I've skipped. Okay. So this now connects through here, like that, like that. Onto there. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. I'm right. That is going to turn all of those. And I know why we haven't put the other side of this on, because that is how this attaches to that. Okay. So, looks like we're doing the side guides now. So I want one of these. 2 of these. I know it may only be one, because we don't have a lot of bits left for that. Okay, then that at the front, and that. I've just heard my wife shout at my kids. They are in trouble. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There we go. That on the front, and then we've got a sort of a tubey bit. Yeah, this tubey bit. Oh, tube down on the front like that. That there, and that's on the end. There's a little bit of a gap there, interestingly. Can you see that? It doesn't quite go the whole way. Right, and then... I've got a measurement for this, which I think is this bit. Yeah, that is that bit. So that... doesn't hold in there, interestingly. But I'm guessing, yeah, so that, oh, because we want it to spin, that's why. Yeah, there we are. So that in the bottom there. Yeah, and that now holds in place. That's excellent. Right, and then we've got 3 gears. These ones. Goes one there. One there and one there. Okay, and then we've got some red gears. And we want the doubles, so we want these. That through that. Right, so those go out there. Like that. That's taking shape. That's really taking shape. 2 of these. 2 of these and 2 of these. And that goes in the top of there like that. And the top of there like that. On the end here like this. That's quite a wide header, actually. And then these must be custom shapes for this set. Oh, look at that. Guides I was talking about earlier. Go like that. Then we're into these big ones. So we've got 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got 6 of these. 1, which all go into the middle of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then when all push through, these go there. 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 And there. Probably the equivalent to a 9 meter. Yeah, that makes sense. Naughty kids. Yeah, they shouldn't be up this late and probably been told to go to bed already. Search 5361. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. So then we got this, this one here. This will go on top and connect everything together. Now, if I run this, you can see that going. That's very cool. Okay, then we need something to stabilize this. So, one of those bits. One of these bits. One of those. And 4 of these. There we go. So this facing upwards, 2 on the end. And this in the middle. Yeah. Then that through there. Yeah, like that. And then the other 2 on the end. Stream is breaking up. Not dropped any frames or anything, Paul. I'd give it a refresh. And then this goes on top of there, like that. For now. Push that through. Whoops. A lot of extra space there. And we're... No, that's designed like that. That's fine. Okay. This then pops on the top of that just to hold everything on and stop everything veering off. Got that and that on there and on top there. Then we've got these long bits here. So that two of these and two of these. So second stud and second stud. Thank you, Red. If people want me to, I'd do more of this because I enjoy doing this. Okay, and then that goes. Oh, of course, Lego sets not cheap. There we are. That on top of there like that. And then we've got right, so we've got 4 of these and 4 of these to make up. Two, 3 and 4. They go in there, 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 and there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Right header. Fantastic. Looking good. Right. So 4 of these. So 2, 2, top it. We love the last farm build. Very, very good. Oh, thank you, Red. I'm enjoying the farm builds that I'm doing on Kinleg. And as I said, I've been saying for coverage, these are the farms that are going to be available to everybody come the new year when we start the multiplayer up. I don't know if I'm going to do... I might do multiplayer every stream, or I might do multiplayer once a week. I haven't decided yet. I want to vary things, I think, a little bit in the new year. I think it might depend on how far we get with the realism experiment. There we go. So that's those 4 on. And then we've got these 2 bits. So, okay, out of there into there. Another one. Out of there into there. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, that way around. Look at that. That's the header we've built. I really quite like that. And turning the wheels underneath and hold it in such a way. Yeah, there we go. That's very cool. That is very, very cool. Right, so now we are going to attach it to the front of our harvester. So this goes onto that there. Those things. There we go. Okay. Wow, that's taking up a lot of space now. And as I suspected, we've got this piece here and one of these. That goes into there. Oh no, that yeah, that goes into there. This goes onto here. And this goes. Yeah, there we go. That's taking shape. You got a candy cane bulb. Oh yeah, club. Yeah, the candy cane clubs are awesome. I've got a candy cane club and a candy cane knife at the moment on 7 Days to Die. Right, and then this goes on this side here to match the other side. There we are. Perfect. Right, we must be on to, I suspect, bag 4. Yep. We are also going to need the wheels, but we're not there yet. So here are my wheels. What we're going to do bag 4. Whoops. Open this way. Open this way, Kirk. Oh, there's 2 mini bags in here. After that. Everything out of that. And that. There we go. There's some fiddly bits in this one. Right, so first up, we need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. Frozen pictures. I'm not seeing any issues. Ooh. No, that's working fine. Right. Second one down. So there and there. There and there. Oh God. Okay. So now it's the other side. I want that one. Yeah, down like that. So 2 of the ones like that. Yeah. So that in there and that in there. Ow. And then we go like that. Yeah, I think that matches my diagram. Yep. And then that is two above that. Yeah, just below that. So there. Like that. Okay. One, 2, yeah. Okay. And you restart your tablet. 4 days Christmas, Jamie. Oh, yes. Make a keeper game. What would it be about? Oh, that's a very good question. If you'd asked me a couple of years ago, I'd have known. Now I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. It's so... At some point, I'm going to try it because I got to the point now where I think I can. But I need that idea. I need something to go with. And I don't have that yet. Right, need to get the right shape for one of these. Had one a minute ago. Yeah, that's what I want. One of those. So one of those. I need one. There we go. One of those and one of those. Good. So this through the end. Red bit sticks in that. Do 1 second in, and this then goes sticking up on that. Right, so under that one there, yeah, that goes in that end there. Okay, that is in. It's in. Perfect. Then I want those. So I want 2 of these. For those. 2 of these. And 2 of those. Right. So first one. Stick those 2 in. Stick that together. And stick those in there like that. So, and then this goes in here like this. Yeah. There we go. Through there like that. Okay. Twitch is... I'm not seeing Twitch buffering. Is Twitch buffering for anybody else? As far as I can tell, Twitch is working, Paul. The same signal's going out and I'm not dropping any frames anywhere. No. It looks like your Twitch is playing up. Right, one of those. One of those. I'm running out of space. One of those. One of those. And one of those. There we are. Okay, so that goes into the end of that there. This then goes all the way along here like so. Next is that. Then that. Oh, and then we want 3 of those. Oh no, 4 of those. 1, 2. These are then buffering after. Oh, that's weird. And that. Because the signal is the same going out to Twitch and YouTube. Right, there we go. This. All right, that is, oh, sticking onto that there like so. That goes there like that. Okay. That's weird. Oh, once that wants to go flat, that's what it's trying to do. Yeah, there we go. And then push this all the way through. Oh, God. That really doesn't want to go through. I see why it did it that way, but jeez. Oh, no, that won't go any further because there's bits in there. Yeah, that's as far as that will go. Okay. Right, next. We want 2 of these little red short bits. 1 of these, which we will measure. Yeah. 1 of the stoppers. 1 of those bits. 1 of these to measure. Yeah. 2 of these bits. And 2. Oh no, 4 of these bits. 2, 3, and 4. What I love, we have a little steering wheel. So this will take a Lego figure. I've got just a Lego figure. Right. So take this, stick that in one end, stick that in the other. I want 2 of those on that end. No one's asked Gordon Ramsay anything this evening, no. Then that in there. Stopper. 2 more of these. Stick that in here and that. Whoa! Ah! I've got it, chap. I've got it. That's the first bit I've dropped all evening. Welcome back. That there, and then that sticking out the end there. Like a... Right, and that. Then stick it in the other side. Hey, Craig, hey, welcome along. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. I had to move my cameras around for this tonight. Okay, yeah. So this should stick in. That's so. Come on. I should go in there. I think. Yeah, there is space there.
So I started, Jesse Kando 27 asked me, what is the best way to serve Klingon Gag? Right, Gag. First, wrangle those live worms. None of that pre-packaged shite. Squeeze the stinking bile sack. Then serve them wriggling. If they ain't moving, they're bloody raw. Now get out.
There we go. Yuck. Wow, Gordon. Right, 136. We've got one bit here that goes on the end of this. That goes into that. Next, we need one of that, one of that, which goes in the top there. And this then goes on there. Then we've got... Where is it? Where is it? There. That goes onto there like so. Absolutely taking shape very nicely. Okay. Next, we've got two of these. Okay. One of those and our other side bit. Put that into there. And those are the wrong bits. Don't want those. I want the bits with the cross on them. I want the grey pieces like that. Yeah. There's got to be another one. There it is. Right. So that sideways underneath. That with that going inwards. And then this goes here, just above. Yeah, just above and behind. Up there. There we go. The cab is beginning to take shape now. Lego containers for the that is a dice tray. It's what I roll my dice in on Monday night for D&D. I've run out of space in front of me, so I'm now having to pick things out as I need them, which is not ideal, but it'll work. We'll make it work. Then have 1, 2, and that goes up like that. Okay. Does that match? Yes, I think that matches. That then is, as I expected, placed here. Come on. Come on. There we are. Right, and then push that in. That in. Get in there. There we are. Right, that's got that side in. And then we're building the same structure as we built on the other side. So that size. 2 of these, 2 of these, in like that, in like that, that in like that, then that goes to there, like that. That's sticking out the end. Yeah. Wow. And then we've got 4, so same size. I'm going to do this build twice, so like that and like that. One, there's 2. That Build the same set. Nice, Liam. I'm really liking this set. This is a very nice set. Hello, Echo Bricks. Welcome along. Right, so that's built both of those. They go back here. So on the back there, like so. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So there and there. Like that. Oh, look at that. We've got, oops. We've got our mud guards at the front taking shape now. Right, and then we've got a single bit here. Turns this. Is that my lift? Oh, that's very cool. I like that a lot. Right, and that's, yeah, so that's got that on there. Let's build the next bit. So those are, that's a 6. I want 2 of those. And then we want 2 of the grey flats. This cool set, it really is. So I've already got the John Deere tractor and trailer, and this is to go with that, basically go with that set. I've been sitting on this for a while, wanting to build it. Maybe I should do a Lego build once a month. That would be cool. Ah, we got our seat. There we go. There's our seat. See? And then another 4 in front of that. And we got a little control panel. If I can find, yeah, so that's the bit it goes on. Stickers are over here. This is 8. My favorite, the class tractor. I don't have the class tractor, so there's a couple of sets I want to get hold of. The class tractor from 2016 is definitely one of them. There's a set from the late 90s. Oh, that's so skew with. No, that's horrible. Oh, that'll have to do. I'm not happy with that. Can I peel that off? Yeah, I can. There we go. Yeah, the class tractor would be a set I would like to get my hands on. There's a combine harvester you could make from a JCB that came out in the mid-90s. I had that set. And I've got the instructions to it. But I don't have, I'm not sure I have access to all of it. Right. Because it's a pneumatic set. And I built the combine back in the 90s. And I started rebuilding it when I went over to my mum's one evening. Has this got a drinks cup? Oh my lord. That what this little orange thing is. Or is that as, oh, that's a control panel of some description, I think. That would be a very big drink, Simon. Yeah, there we go. Right, and then we need this on top of that, and this on top of that, and then this goes underneath like so. So we're changing brick direction. We're changing direction all over on this. Oh, did I just tear that? Right, and then we're doing the same again. Out on top. And then the steering wheel goes on there. Yeah. I do have a Lego fig to go on this. That and that. Together with a flat, and then we've got another sticker, John Deere sticker, to go on the top. There we are. And then that and that go on the outside. That way up. That way up. Right, and that then sticks on the bottom there. Oh, no, look at that. It's our seating area. And above that, we've got a slightly smaller setup. So, just a 2, like that. So we got that, and that sticks on the front there. So, like that. I realised my camera isn't here. My camera's here. Right, and then that sticks on here. About there-ish, I think. Yeah, about there-ish. Ta-da!
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, in the best automotive terms, describe a great white shark. Ah, the great white shark. Consider it the Bugatti Veyron of the ocean, sleek, powerful and equipped with a bite that could rival the Veyron's acceleration. It cruises the seas like the apex predator it is, with precision and a fearsome presence that would send shivers down the spine of any lesser fish. Just like a Veyron, it's not for the faint-hearted and leaves an unforgettable impression wherever it prowls.
Oh dear. That's so that one's gone on that side. Right, and then we have this funny shaped one. This has got to be specific to this set, I would guess. Three across the front. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then we've got 2 of that length. Yeah, of that length. And these want there PN24555, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Add that in and add that in. Right, and then these stick on the ends. Oh, God. I'm beginning to lose it. That and that. There we are. I think that matches. That matches the instructions. Right, and then we got these round bits. These go there and there. Then we have flasher and that. Oh, look at that. Right, and then that slots in those at the front. Right. So like that. Then we seal it in. So this we want 3 of these on the outside. 1, 2, and 3. And that goes over here. There. Like that. And then we have these 2 lengths which glide in from the top into that. Can I get my minifig in this? It's gonna be my next question. Oh, yes, because I can lift the entire seating out. Straighten that up a bit. Push that through. Come on, you can get in there. No support on that, interestingly. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Working out, yeah, there isn't a class Lexi combine. The combine is from before they started doing sets that were branders. I'll see if I can bring it up before the end of the stream. Right. Okay, here might be a little bit more straight. Oh, this is the actually this is the wing mirrors. So that, yeah, and that, and that, and what did I do with the sticker? Right. Mirror. Right, this is important to get straight. There we go. 1 wing mirror. Wow, those wing mirrors have more movement than farm sims do. And then we got the other one. slipped at the last moment. Go. Oh. Doing stickers is harder than I remember. There we go. Right, and that one in there. Oh, pushed on the other wing mirror. Echo Bricks, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. How's Farm Sim UK going? Well, I'm hoping to get a load of work done on it over the Christmas break. Red, I want to get it out in January. We're getting there. We're getting there. But I just need to do a little bit more on it. We have a 4. We have 3 with 2 lights. Then we have a 3. And then we have a 3. Oh, we have a 3. Yeah. With 2 lights. That then goes on the front here. There we are. And then we've got 2 side areas. So 6. Basically doing this one twice. So that one there. Same again. I'm getting low on bits of Lego. That goes there. Yeah, then we've got 3 red studs at the back. Why we didn't add those in earlier, I don't know, because that has just got fiddly. The opportunity to drop these into the belly of it is considerable. Hey T, welcome along. You're good, Echo Bricks. Thank you very much. Then a 3, and then that onto there. Oh, cheers, T. Right. Oh, we're almost there, chat. That and that. Ah, this is the rear hitch. Okay. So that slides in there. Yeah. Okay. Wheels. It's time for the wheels, chat. Loads of spares. So the question everybody knows the answer to: who is the largest tire manufacturer in the world? It is, of course, Lego. Yeah, exactly, Candy White. It is Lego. They make more tires than anybody else. The wheels are on the back. Oh, come on. Yeah, I did say Lego to-do shelf. On my Lego to-do shelf, I have the Ecto one from 2015, and I have another tractor. So I've got this. I got this. I want to build at some point. And there's a new Lego tractor coming out in January. And I want to put that on my... that's going to go on my to-do list as well. Right. So, wheel on. And wheel on. Do you know what? The back wheels are on the wrong way around. Yeah, the back wheels are on the wrong way around. Oh, one of them isn't even on. Love to see more agricultural Lego sets. Maybe I need to, if I can get hold of stuff. I've got one I could do in January. So I could do a Lego stream in January. There's the new set that's coming out in January. So I could do a Lego stream in February with that. There is the combine harvester I want to get hold of, but that is, well, to get a second-hand set of that would cost about £150. Right, and then we need to put an end one on there, and we need to put an end one on there, just to hold the wheels in place. And that's it. We're done, chat. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are done. That is the parts list. Right. So let's move that out. And I can do now. So, yeah. There it is. That is the set that we've been building this evening. I switch over to my just chatting screen, and there it goes. Oh wow, that's very cool. One thing I love about it is the header lifts and lowers based on that, and also can't show you this unfortunately, but it's, yeah, the whole thing. Let's switch back to the other screen, and I'll show you top down. But yeah, as I push this along, the whole thing turns. That is very cool. Yeah. As I said, I can lift the header. Doesn't lock in place very easily. But that's it. Look at that. That's a lovely set. Absolutely lovely set. Just go and grab this. Oh, it's got a little bit of dust on it. So now I can do that. Move it over a little bit. There we are, chat. We've got a harvesting set up. So there is way too much dust on this. I need to dust it. But yeah, I love that. That is a cracking set. Absolutely cracking set. Look at that. Camera. Loving that. Loving that a lot. So that will go on the shelf behind me. I am very, very pleased. Goes well with my existing tractor. And maybe we can get another tractor and stuff done a little bit later. But my agricultural Lego sets are coming. Need to get a farmer. Well, it's funny you should say that. Because... Oh, I stuck it down. You think this figure might help? You think we should put him in the cab? See if I can get VeteranModding in the cab. All right, it's actually he's just the man for the job. If he'll fit in there. I get you in there. Come on. He's not going in easy. I don't think I might have to take the cab apart to put him in there. Ah, no. That's just about done it. There we go. Right man for the job. Absolutely. There we are. Oh, look at that, chat. Ooh. How cool is that? Hell yeah. There we are. One of my VeteranModding minifigs is in the cab. I've actually got, this is my other one. That's my other gaming one. I can even, do I have any spare? Oh, I do. There we go, chat. Oh, I knocked it off. We got a chicken on there now. If I had somewhere that was vertical along the sides here, I'd stick it on the sides. But I don't, unfortunately. So yeah, there we go. Right. So I think that's where I'm going to finish that. Just so you guys can see the chicken in full. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what we built. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased with that. Absolutely cracking. And just inside our full time as well, which is brilliant. I'm very pleased with that. That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. And thank you, those of you who joined me this evening. That has been a lot of fun to build, though, that. And yeah, we will do more Lego builds later on. I will do another one again, I think, because I love doing it. I love building this stuff, and we'll see what we can get. Try to get my minifig out there now. Right. We need to go find somebody to raid and say our thank yous and finish off, because it is coming up to 11 p.m. here. So let's see who is about. Who I've got following. I doubt anybody I know is in the same. Nobody I know is in the same category. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Ooh. I think we're gonna go and raid Bumblebee Farmer, because I haven't raided him in a while. So we'll head his way. And he's only been going for 13 minutes, so that's fantastic. Lego Combine Harvester set links. Oh, what? You've sent me one. You sent me a link. I do know of a Combine Harvester set. I will put it up, but it is an old set pool and it does cost a lot of money to get hold of it. Right. So I will leave this here. We'll be back. We'll be back on Boxing Day is when I'm next expecting to stream. Although, keep your eye out over the Christmas period. I will probably just jump on and stream some stuff for a couple of hours. You know, people are about, and I quite like. I need to actually do a 7 Days to Die stream at some point. So there will be a 7 Days to Die stream coming some point in the next 10 days. So keep an eye out for that. For now, I'm gonna leave this here. I've got a couple of thank yous to say before we go. Thank you to Paul St.clair for resubscribing. You are awesome. That's actually you're the only one who's subscribed today, so thank you very much. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas if I don't see you before the big day. Yeah, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment if you are over on YouTube. Massive thank you to all my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support not only helps me to do these streams, but they help me to they help the channels to grow as well. So thank you so much. It really is appreciated. If you if you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.